This week in the currency market, there is some pairs that are shaping up to present some good entries at value. I'm going to go over just three that I'm keeping an eye out on. There are multiple pairs shaping up, though. There's other pairs that I'm watching, but I just wanted to cover some three really clean ones that could develop this week. First, I'm going to go to Forex Factory and go over the news for this week. There's not a whole lot of news during the main part of the week. You can see there's no rate announcements by any central governments. But on Friday, we do have non-farm employment change, NFP, which is the highest impact news announcement across all markets. So if, depending on how these pairs shape up, this is something to watch out for on Friday. So if you're already in a trade, just manage it accordingly, just knowing that we've got NFP on Friday. So that being said, this is Australian dollar, US dollar. I went over this pair last week, and I was wanting looking for a short, and as you can see, it did drop to the downside and did not present a pullback last week. And all these pairs that I'm going to show you look very similar to this. Let me enlarge this daily. You can see really clean setup, broke this trend line and the 50 EMA, and I'm just waiting for a pullback to present a short entry. The weekly as well, last week, strong bullish move, room to short it down to this 50 EMA. Monthly really shaping up well, has plenty of room to go short. So just watching this for a clean entry. Again, if it just pulls back and presents some nice deceleration, I'll be watching the lower time frames to time a short. The next pair is CAD Yen, which is also very clean and looks similar. Broke this trend line, and if it pulls back to this area and presents a nice short, I will be watching this one as well. The monthly, weekly, it's all lining up to have some short bias. And the third one is Euro Dollar, which is shaping up how I want it to. I have done a video on this one before, showing that I wanted it to break below these levels and come back and retest. Strong weekly chart. Really liking how this one's shaping up if it pulls back to present a clean short. So again, there's other pairs this week that are looking really nice and clean. I'm going to show the lower time frames on, this is Euro Dollar. I'm going to go back to Aussie Dollar, and a lot of pairs are presenting these opportunities to get in for a pullback, taking it long. Again, I'm waiting to take this short. So if this pair were to pull back and then take it short, there could be an opportunity to take it long during this pullback before going short. And there's a lot of pairs that are like this. I'm just being careful This is the Aussie dollar lower time frame. If it were to present something for that pullback, it would look something similar to this. This is a 35 pip stop, 2% risk reward, but you can see it's tight up here on the 4-hour to the 4-hour 50 EMA, and I am not personally interested in taking any of these pullbacks. I'm sure some people this week will take trades similar to these, but I am just more interested in waiting for it to pull back because there is so much bearish momentum. I don't want to take these pullbacks, but there's going to be a lot of opportunities to do that, and if that's your style of trading, that's great. I think there's going to be some good opportunities to take these pullbacks, but again, I'm just going to wait to see what happens, see if they do pull back, and then take a higher risk reward trade with the momentum that's present on the higher time frames. So those are the three pairs that I just wanted to show that I thought were real clean. This week could shape up to be a good end of the month. It's going to take a few days for these pairs to develop, but hopefully they present an entry before NFP. I don't want to be taking these trades on Friday during that news announcement. So hopefully something will present itself before Friday. So just keep an eye out on these three. And I'm currently still in my pound US dollar trade right here, currently running around 3%. Again, this is I have locked in, or I've lowered my stop to break even on this pair. It was running around 6%, but based on the higher time frame of pound dollar, I am just waiting to see what happens, see if this weekly 50 EMA gets broken this week. This monthly, there's a lot of bearish momentum, and so I just want to stay in this, given that the daily has already showed a lower high, lower low, and I'm just going to manage this on the lower time frames. If it happens to stay above the 4-hour 50, if it starts showing some support and there's some bullish momentum, I might manually exit it for a small profit and look at re-entering. I don't know yet, but I will do a video once this closes, no matter what happens, just to show you all how it ended up. But that is pretty much the main things I'm watching out for this week. If I enter a trade, I will post something on Instagram at Pulse Market Clarity, or do a video on any trades that I enter, because there are some other opportunities that I'm watching that I haven't gone over in this video for this week, because there's some good opportunities that could be lining up. So if y'all have any questions or something you're looking at for this week, post them in the comments and I will be happy to help.